these last 4 years have just been a really painful time to be a Latina in the United States. It feels like almost every day our community is being attacked by the Trump administration. We've all seen how he's tried to dehumanize and divide us. He's locked kids in cages. He's separated from their parents. He's called Latinos rapists and criminals. And the hatred he has drummed up has led to violence, as we saw in El Paso 1 year ago this week, which is awful. And also, I would just add that these issues are personal. For me, I've watched Trump demonize families like mine in Puerto Rico. I still have family in Puerto Rico. He left millions of Americans there to suffer by withholding aid after Hurricane Maria and other natural disasters. And he's bringing the same neglect to the rest of the United States through his failed pandemic response. I'm going to hold off on the rage because we talked about having a rage moment later. So I'm not going to go there yet. But quick stat. Latinx families across the country are facing the highest rate of COVID infection right now, while millions have been left struggling to figure out where to put food on the table and just, to pay their rent. So just so you know, and this is a time when our community is in desperate need of change. We all need to do our part to get Trump out of the White House and elect a leader who knows the Latinx community, who knows how valuable our community is, and how, when the Latinx community succeeds, America succeeds. Joe doesn't want to just build back America like it was before Trump. He wants to build it back better. And so he has a plan for that. Now, I am not a political person, okay? So I'm not going to sound smart about a lot of this stuff, but I've been informed about his plan. I have these wonderful, intelligent women with me who I will get to in a second that will be able to talk way more intelligently about this. But I will highlight a couple things that I learned about his Build Back Better plan for Latinx families. One, it removes barriers that block small business owners from having a fair shot in our economy. It raises the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Thought that was cool. It expands access to high quality education and STEM. It will make public university tuition free for low-income families, so Latinx students aren't held hostage by crushing student loan debt. I like that. It ensures that Latinx families have access to quality, affordable health care. So we know that if we get sick, we can go to a doctor without wondering how we're going to pay for it. It fixes our broken immigration system. It legalizes the status of dreamers as Americans and ensures that 11 million undocumented immigrants have a roadmap to citizenship instead of being forced to live in the shadows. That's cool. And finally, it combats violence to ensure that Latinx children and families can live and thrive in safe environments. The Biden plan, it's built on hope. It's built on a future where the entire Latinx community will have access to good jobs, food, healthcare, doctors, all of these things. But obviously, none of this is possible unless we win in November.